Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Tim in the studio today, and going to do something a little different. This video is for my friends out there who have been asking me how I use videos in my real estate business. Not only how I use them, but how I make them. And I'm a big advocate of video. I was doing video long before the COVID-19 thing hit. Was doing video walkthroughs, doing virtual showings, doing open houses. Anyway, I get a lot of questions about how to do that because people are under the assumption that it's very difficult to do video. Well, I thought what I would do today is just kind of show you, this is literally my bag of tricks. This is the little bag that I carry with me everywhere. And it has the tools of my trade, if you will. So I thought I would just kind of talk about how I used video, what are the tools that I use, and how you can too. Now, one of the things that is very hot right now is the virtual walkthrough, the virtual open house. I'm actually doing a virtual open house later today. I am going to record that for you so you can see exactly how to do that. There's a big difference between holding a live open house and holding a virtual open house that is done via live over Facebook. And I am going to do one of those later today, and I'll record it for you. So right now, though, I want to talk about how you can immediately get started using video in your business because it's not that difficult. I've got my little bag of tricks here, but I want to talk primarily about this. Most of my videos, even my TV commercial that we just shot, I use my iPhone 11 Super Max big honky mofo, whatever it is. So I've always used cell phones to do videos ever since video came out on cell phones. You know, it's really super easy to do walkthroughs, to do virtuals, to do FaceTimes. So a good cell phone, I'm a big fan of the higher end iPhone simply because of the video and photo quality, but a good cell phone is a must. Now, here's one thing you'll notice. I've got multiple cell phones. I never throw away an iPhone. I always repurpose them. I use these iPhones to do shots here in my studio. I will just set them up on a tripod. I'll put one over there, maybe one over there, and it gives me an alternative angle when I'm doing video here in the studio. But again, when I am out in the field, if I'm doing an open house or I'm doing a walkthrough for a client, I am simply using the iPhone, okay, for video and for audio. The audio on these, if you're fairly close up, the audio is going to be really good. And if not, I'll talk in a minute about how I use microphones. But so a good cell phone camera, it doesn't have to be an iPhone. It could be an Android. Samsung has great video, but that's a must. This should be your very first thing. I talk to a lot of realtors and just entrepreneurs in general who have gone out and spent thousands of dollars on video equipment. You don't have to do that, guys. This is it. This is all you need. If you've got an iPhone, you can shoot the video. You can edit it right on your phone if you like, upload it to YouTube or Facebook. So a good smartphone video camera is a must. Now, one of the things that I use quite a bit when I'm doing the walkthroughs is I will use something like this, which is an iPhone selfie stick. The way this works is you basically take your iPhone, you stick it in there, you can fold it up, you can do your walkthroughs, okay, from both sides. If you want to put it on a table, this particular tripod comes with little legs. You can do this, put it on the table, right? But again, I like it because I can walk through and I can also do an extension here. I can do it up and down. Now, doing video on site where you're walking through, you got to be aware of a couple of things. Number one, your footsteps. Okay, if I'm doing a video walkthrough in a house with hardwoods, I wear cowboy boots all the time. You're going to hear the heels of my boots. So I will pull my shoes off and take my boots off rather, and I will do the walkthrough in my stocking feet. Always be aware of your camera angles and how you're moving. I see so many videos that are just all over the place. They're nauseating because of the quick movement. You want to do smooth movements. You want to make sure that you are capturing what you want. If you're doing selfie mode, you're going to see yourself there, so you can pretty much tell. If you are doing the other way, where you are videotaping what's in front of you, well, that's fairly easy too. As you're doing these walkthroughs, though, you're going to want to try to hold the camera steady. Nothing is more irritating than a walkthrough video like this. I'll never forget when Melissa and I got married. We had 26 years ago. We didn't have these smartphones. We had video cameras. Remember the big VHS video cameras? And my dear friend Calvin offered to videotape the wedding. Well, that was all well and good until at the reception, Calvin had a bit much to drink, and the video literally was Calvin walking, and then when Calvin was talking to people, he would just point the video camera down at the floor. So a good bit of our wedding video is Calvin's feet. So just keep that in mind as you're going through. You want to try to do fluid motions, okay? Now, if you can't do that with a stationary selfie stick, you can spend a little bit of money and get one of these. This is a DJI. It's a stabilizer. Basically, the way this works is you put your cell phone inside, you turn it on, and it stabilizes the cell phone so you can do smooth video. Let me get this put in here and I'll show you what I mean. It's fairly easy to use. You get your video, or you get your camera in there, you get it locked down. And there are a number of these that you can buy. And then when you turn this on, watch what happens. Okay, so you can see it actually is battery powered. It is designed to hold the phone stable even as you're moving. So when you're moving through a house and you're doing this, you're not going to have the jerky motion. You also have the ability to turn the head. And what I'm doing is there's a button here on the back that I'm just using, go up and down, left and right. All right, pretty cool. And again, this is a DJI Osmo. You can buy these anywhere from $100 on up. You can spend an incredible amount of money on one of these. It does have a hot shoe or a screw on the bottom where you could put it on a tripod if you want. But these are really good for walking through houses because they do keep the camera relatively stable as you move from side to side. You can see that it kind of stabilizes itself. Pretty cool. So this is a neat tool. If you do a lot of these, I recommend that you look at that. Otherwise, you can use just the stabilizer stick. Honestly, I use this sometimes, but I've gotten really good at just walking through the house and keeping this fairly stable. This is really super simple to use. So, all right, so there you go. Start with your cell phone. And if you don't have one of these sticks, you can always just use your hand as a stabilizer. Don't walk through like this. What I like to do is keep it steady and walk through it like this, okay? And if you're doing selfies, of course, you've got your arm out there. It's so much easier to do if you have one of these. So to start off with, get yourself a good cell phone. Get yourself, this was probably $30. And again, I like this one because it also has tripod legs, okay? Another thing that I use is my GoPro. I have a GoPro 8. GoPro is really good for doing on-the-move action type shots. I will use this the same way as that. I will just use it to walk through the house. This is on a GorillaPod, so I can set it up like this. I have done videos with this, a number of videos at my house. The quality on this is really good. Now, GoPros are expensive. This was, I don't know, $300, but it's really good at capturing high quality video. I really like the GoPro, but again, the majority of the time, I just use my cell phone. Okay, so let's talk audio. That was really good the way that happened. People can deal with so-so video, but people hate bad audio. So it's really important that you capture good audio regardless of what you're doing. Now, again, you can get great audio just off of your cell phone if you're up close. For example, I shoot a lot of these videos with my cell phone literally right there using the camera, or the audio built-in microphone sounds great. If you're at a house, however, you're going to get, especially if it's vacant, you may get echo, you may get bad sound. So that's when you might want to consider using a microphone. Now, I've got a microphone on my camera. I'm shooting this video with my DSLR camera with my little monitor and microphone. I used to take that rig. I'll take a picture of it to show it to you. I used to take that rig out. In fact, I'll do video of it as I sit here. All right, so there you go. So that is the camera that I used to take out. And again, this is bulky, but it does have, you know, the DSLR camera. It has a great little viewer up on top, and then it has a microphone there. All right, now this is my studio here. So, all right, so I used to take that out, and it was just too bulky. So I started shooting on my camera. I shoot on my GoPro, but the audio was not always great. So what I did was I went and found myself some handy dandy little mics. I record all the audio in the field on this. It is a Zoom micro recorder. Again, I don't remember, maybe a couple of $100, but what you can do with this, it records the audio directly on it. It's got a little memory stick in it. You can put this up under your shirt and it will deliver great audio. Okay. You can also plug a microphone into your cell phone if you like. For example, this microphone does have an attachment that will connect directly with the iPhone, but I really like the quality of video that I get off of this Zoom. It really is comparable to studio quality. I'll link in our new TV commercial below and let you see it. I recorded the video on my iPhone and I recorded the audio using the Zoom recorder. So again, this may be a bit of overkill for you. Use your phone until you've got a few bucks to spend. But if you're going to do audio and you want it to sound great, I highly recommend something like this with a lavalier mic. Now, you'll notice this has a cord attached to it. I have a solution for that, and that is a wireless connection. Now, again, I think this was about $200. This is the, I think it's called the Rode Go. This is a wireless microphone system. And what that means is I plug one part of this into my sound device, into this or into my phone, and it is a wireless transmitter that then I can put this, I simply, this one, you can connect it to your shirt. You can connect it on the inside. Now, again, this is a little bulky. So what I do is I will hook up a microphone. So I've got this piece wirelessly connected to my audio recorder. And then what I do then is I will take the microphone. Hang on just a minute. Nothing's easy. Okay, so then what I will do is I will take my microphone, my lavalier mic, I will plug it into this, and then this is completely wireless. So I can hide this, I can run this under my shirt, and it is sending the wireless signal over to the base unit, which is connected to my audio. And I don't want to get overly technical. I don't want to blow your mind on this. This stuff is really simple to use. I would be more than happy to show you how I do it. But just rest assured, this is such a good setup. And again, this is a couple of $100, but it's really money well spent because it allows me to hook up a wireless mic. And this thing, I have literally had this running down on like a kitchen counter and did the entire house, and it picked up the audio just perfectly. So highly recommend anything by Rode or Zoom. You can't go wrong. All right. So there you go. That is my bag of tricks. That is what I use to do virtual open houses, virtual walkthroughs. I'll do FaceTime showings. All of my videos that you see here on Facebook and YouTube, this is what I use to do those videos. Now, I do have a nice studio setup here. I won't go into that because most people will not go to all that trouble. But rest assured, guys, if you're just starting out doing video, this is all you need. You need a good cell phone camera. You need a decent selfie stick. And then you just need something to say. So, all right. So I'm going to do a virtual open house later today. I'm going to do a walkthrough. I'll record it for you so you can see it. And I'm going to talk about how to do a virtual open house on Facebook using Facebook Live and just your cell phone. And that's going to come probably later today. So, all right. Hey, if you have any questions on any of this stuff, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Again, you do not have to spend $1,000 to get good quality video. This is it. This is all you need, guys. All this other stuff is just toys. All right. Hey, if I can do anything for you, let me know. 679-0704. If you've got questions on this or anything to do with real estate, give me a call. Be happy to help you. All right. That's it. Get out there. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.